Have you ever been around a woman and noticed something different? Maybe the way she looks at you lingers a little longer than usual. Maybe she laughs just a bit too hard at your jokes. Or suddenly she starts texting you songs at midnight out of nowhere. At first y'all think, am I imagining things? But deep down something tells you she's catching, and you're not wrong. Welcome back to Dark Psychology, Deplis, where we decode what others won't say out loud. I'm Amelia, and today we're diving deep into the real signs a woman is secretly falling for you. Not the bias stuff, not the cliches, but these subtle, powerful, and unusual signs that most guys completely miss, because he hears the truth. When a woman develops feelings, her behavior changes, even if she's trying to hide it. But if you know what to look for, you'll never set her interest again. So sit tight, gentlemen, because these signs are sweet, real, and sometimes a little surprising. Sign number 1, she becomes your cheerleader. She's your number 1 fan. When you win, big or small, she's the first to celebrate. Whether you crushed a job interview, hit a gym goal, or just made it through a rough day, she's right there smiling like your success is her own. She'll say things like, "I'm so proud of you. You always find a way to make it work. You inspire me." This isn't just support, it's emotional investment. When a woman starts to see your wins, as or wins, she's not just cheering for a friend. She's building a future in her mind with you in it. And here's the subtle power of it. She's not just encouraging your goals, she's anchoring hers emotionally to your growth. That's love in motion. Sin number 2, she lets her guard down. She starts to open up, not just surface level stuff like her favorite color or where she wants to vacation. I mean real things, her childhood memories, her fears, that time she got her heart broken and never told anyone why. When a woman lets her walls down, she's not just being vulnerable, she's giving you emotional access. That's sacred. Pro tip. Pay attention to how does her tone soften? Do her eyes linger on yours? Does she seem safe when she's around you? That's not just comfort, that's the connection, and it admits she trusts you with parts of her no one else sees. Sign number 3, she sends you cute texts. You're just going about your day and suddenly, ding, a text from her. Something like, "Just thinking about you." Or, "I heard this song and thought of you." Even better, she sends you a meme or a video that reminded her of something you said last week. Now, let me tell you, something important. Women don't do this with just Sanyan. If you're living rent-free in her thoughts and she wants you to know it, she's trying to deepen the emotional loop between you. Translation, she's not just texting, she's emotionally mocking you. Sign number 4, she stands up for you. Picture this, you're in a group conversation, maybe a little debate sparks up. Someone makes a sarcastic comment at your expense, and suddenly, she steps in, maybe with a joke, maybe with a sharp reply, maybe just with a subtle, "That's not fair." But she defends you even when she doesn't have to. That's loyalty, that's her inner instinct, kicking in. Women protect what they're emotionally invested in. Key insight, she's not just standing up for you, she's signaling to others, "This man matters to me." Before we dive deeper into even more surprising signs, tell me in the comments, what's the smallest thing a girl did that made you think, "Wait, she might actually like me"? I'm reading everyone now. Get ready, because in next part we're covering the way she looks at you. It's not what you think, what it really means when she touches you, and a powerful body language most guys miss. Sign number 5, she looks at you with puppy eyes and do so now. There's a moment, maybe you're talking, maybe you're just sitting quietly, and you catch her staring, not just a quick glance, not curiosity. It's that soft, dreamy puppy gaze, the one where her eyes seem to linger on you longer than necessary. She doesn't even realize she's doing it, because when a woman starts feeling emotionally attached, her body language betrays her. She might tilt her head slightly, her pupils dilate, she blinks slower, and her expression softens like she's looking at something precious. Psychologists call this gaze anchoring. It's a nonverbal way of attaching when she's into you. She can't help you to absorb you through her eyes. Want to notice this? The next time you catch her looking at you like that, hold eye contact. If she smiles, blushes, or quickly looks away, yeah, she's into you. Sign number 6, she loves when you dress up. You show up looking a little extra polished. Maybe it's a crisp shirt, fresh haircut, nice watch, and suddenly she can't stop smiling. She compliments you, her eyes scan you top to bottom slowly. Maybe she even bites your lip or playfully tugs your sleeve and says, "Look at you all dressed up." But here's what's really going on. She's imagining you as hers. Because when a woman finds a man attractive and emotionally safe, she starts claiming with her eyes. Bonus, she may also start subtly matching your style. If you wear neutral tones, she starts wearing them too. If you dress sharp, she ups your own fashion game. That's emotional sinking. It's subconscious but powerful. Sign, Thumber 7. She touches you and it's not random. Now, this one's big. She brushes lint off your shoulder. She touches your arm when, laughing, she gives you that slow, lingering good biog that lasts just a second too long. You think it's nothing. Think again. According to evolutionary psychology, touch is one of the first forms of connection a woman uses when she feels emotionally safe around a man. It's not just affection, it's testing polarity. She's seeing how your body responds towards, how you react, how your energy shifts. That brush of her fingers, it's saying, do I feel safe here? Can this go further? Will he respond in a grounded way? If you pass that test, that single touch could lead to overrhything. Sign number 8. She gives you lingering hugs. A regular hug is brief, friendly, polite, but a lingering hug, that's different. She wraps her arms around you and stays, even if it's just 2 seconds longer, even if she whispers, okay, bye, and still doesn't let go. That's her way of saying, I don't want this moment to end. Hugs release the oxytocin, the bonding hormone. When she holds you longer, it's not just comfort, it's chemistry. And if you notice her breathing slow down while hugging you, that's her nervous system saying, this man feels like home. Sign number 9. She buys you small gifts that mean a lot. Suddenly, she shows up with something small. Your favorite snack, a book she thought you'd love, a silly mug that says, World Sky. You didn't ask for it, she just remembered. And that is the point. When a woman gives you thoughtful little things, it's not a booth gift, it's about emotional reciprocity. She's saying, I see you, Illiston. I care. Pro tip, watch for gifts. That's when she's not just showing affection. She's investing in your emotional memory. So far, these signs may seem simple, but they are rooted in deep psychology. A woman falling for you doesn't always say it out loud. She shows it in touches, glances, and the small ways she chooses to care. Drop a comment. What's one thing you've experienced that told you she was into you before she ever said a word? Like, subscribe, and stay tuned. Because the next part, D, will decode why women apologize differently when they like a. How asking for your opinion reveals deeper emotional trust. And the one behavior that silently says, you're more than a friend. Sign number 10. She say sorry, but in a softer way. Most women don't easily say, I'm sorry, not because they're arrogant, but because vulnerability requires trust. So, if she says sorry to you and it's gentle, thoughtful, and sincere, you've cracked a deeper level of her emotional walls. It might sound like, I didn't mean to sound cold earlier, I was just tired. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. That wasn't my intention. Here's why this matters. Apologies are an emotional risk. She's risking her pride to maintain your connection. She cares about how you feel. She doesn't want you to walk away. And when a woman initiates an apology, especially softly, it's a clear signal that her emotions have already bonded to yours. Sign that. T11. She asks for your opinion when she doesn't have to. It could be something as simple as, do you think this color looks good on me? Which photo should he post? I was thinking about switching jobs. What's your take? This may sound casual, but psychologically she's inviting you into her inner world. Asking for your opinion means she values her judgment, she respects your mind, she trusts your emotional reaction. In short, she sees you as a partner, not just a crush. And the more often she checks in with you for advice or insight, the more her feelings become tied. Sign number 12. She cooks for you, or wants to. This one taps into instant emotional wiring. When a woman starts making meals for you, no matter how simple, she's nurturing you, feeding you, taking care of you in a primal feminine way. Even if it's just, I'm a Dijkstra cookies. Want to try some kumova? I'll cook dinner. I remembered you like spicy food, so I made this. This isn't just a sweet gesture. It's instinctual bonding. According to anthropologists, food sharing is one of the oldest ways humans form connections and tribes. So, if she's feeding you, you're not just a guy she likes, you're Simeon. She's beginning to care for, protect, and emotionally invest in. Senor 13. She sends you songs and Hapicio get the message. One day she sends Sue a Spotify link or a YouTube song and Z's something like, "This reminded me of you. Listen to the lyrics. It's so good. I've had this on repeat today." What she's really doing, she's sending feelings she's too shy to say out loud. Women use music to mirror their emotions. The song she sends might have lyrics that talk about wanting someone, about not saying it, feeling butterflies, missing someone, daydreaming about what ifs. If you listen closely to the words, you'll hear her unsaid thoughts. That song, it's a message in a bottle. Sign number 14. She drunk texts you, and the truth comes out late at night. Her guard drops, you get a text. "Hey, you, up, I miss talking to you. You're so sweet." You know that. You smile because now you know this isn't her logic speaking. This is pure emotion, and it slipped through her fingers. Drunk texting doesn't mean she's reckless. It means you're on her mind, even when her social filters are off. She may apologize the next day, brush it off, or pretend it was nothing. But believe me, that message came straight from her uncensored heart. At this point, you're probably noticing something. It's not a grand gesture. It's the small, often overlooked behaviors that reveals a woman is catching feelings. A touch, a glance, a meal, a song, a question. And when you know what to look for, you stop guessing. You start seeing. Comment below. Which of these signs have you noticed before? Did you realize what it really meant? Time. Like and subscribe, because in part next, we're unlocking the hidden reason she tells her best friends about to. Why she laughs at all your silly jokes even when they're not that funny. And the number one subconscious behavior thought proves she's emotionally invested. You won't want to miss it. Sign them 15. She tells her best friends about you. You might not see it, but trust me, if she's catching feelings, her friends already know your name. Women share everything with their best friends. The screenshots, the late night conversations, the way you smiled at her, even the way you said goodnight. When she starts saying things like, "So, I told Emily about you. My bestie thinks you're really cute. I showed them your Instagram." That's huge. Why? Because women don't talk about flings, they talk about potential. If she's mentioning you in her circle, she's mentally integrating you into her life story. Her trip becomes your mirror. And if the friends like you, that emotional bond back even stronger, because now it's not just about attraction, it's about Sign number 16. She laughs. 8. Your silly jokes even when they're throwable. You make a ridiculous pun, a dad joke, something mildly amusing at Bafta. She laughs like you just killed at a comedy club. Why? Because when a woman's into you, your presence becomes the punchline. Even if the joke flops, she's not reacting to the humor, she's reacting to you. Psychologically, laughter is a bonding behavior. It signals, "I'm comfortable around you. You make me feel light. I want to keep this moment going." Even your awkwardness becomes adorable to her. This laughter is not fake. It's affection wearing a smile. And here's the hidden bonus. When a woman laughs with you often, she's building emotional association, linking your face with joy. And that's powerful. Sin. The 17. She touches you subtly but mean. A light touch on your arm during conversation, adjusting your collar, fixing a hair strand off your face, or gently brushing past you. These aren't accidents. Touch is her way of building physical closeness without crossing a line. It's your saying, "I want to be near you, I'm comfortable around you, I'm checking to see if you respond." Touch is the oldest form of human connection. Even a lingering tap can send a message louder than words. If she initiates decimal soft touches, she's likely imagining more. Sign number 18. She gives you There's a difference between a polite hug and a hug that lingers. A huff that holds, a hug that says, "I'm not ready to let go yet." She might press your head against your chest. Breathe a little deeper, hold your waist or neck. Why? Because in those extra 3 seconds, she's grounding herself in your presence. It's comfortable, it's safe, it's emotional intimacy through physics. Her body is literally telling her brain, "He feels safe. I feel good here. This is where I want to stay." Sign Nefatra de Zenovi. She gives you gifts, even small ones. It doesn't have to be expensive. It could be your favorite snack, a handmade bracelet, a thoughtful card, a silly item that made her think of you. But here's what it means psychologically. Gifting is a form of investment. She's putting in energy, time, or resource without being asked. Why? Because she wants to nurture the connection. In psychology, gift giving is linked to pair bonding behaviors. So, when a woman starts doing this, she's not just trying to impress you. She's trying to show she cares. Sign number 20. She asks about your past and listens deeply. At first, it seems casual. What were you like as a kid? Have you ever had your heart broken? What's your biggest dream? But make no mistake, she's digging deeper. She wants to understand your story. Because when a woman is developing feelings, she doesn't just want to date the surface. She wants to know the real you, your pain, your hopes, your regrets, your truth. And when she listens, without judgment, when she holds space for your vulnerability, that's love knocking on the door. If you've been seeing these signs, one or two may seem cute, but if you've seen 5 or more, brother, she's not just being nice. She's emotionally investing, silently, hoping you notice. And if you miss the moment, you may lose a connection that's already halfway to something real. So, what now? Do you make a move? Do you open up? Do you pull her closer or pull away? That choice is yours, but remember, women rarely say it with words first. They show it in signs, and only men who pay attention get the chance to respond. Comment below. Which of these signs have you seen before but missed in real time? Share this video with a friend who has no idea she likes him. Hit that like, subscribe, and turn on notifications because here on Dark Psychology, wouldn't play games, we decode them. I'm Amelia, and this is your inner advantage. Stay smart, stay aware, stay undeniable.